Good day everyone. I am one of the reporter of Unit 3 Lesson 1 and I will be discussing the very important tools that we often see and used by our teachers, instructors, and even us students. So these are Microsoft Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint. These applications help make school tasks easier, faster, and more organized. What is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application tool that allows you to store, organize, and analyze information. It is normally used by teachers and students for computation, answer mathematical problems, and computations of expenses. The user interface of Microsoft Excel is similar to Word. So before, during the earlier years, kung wala pa yung Microsoft Excel, ang mga teachers kay they manually computed grades using the paper, the record books, and calculators. They had to add scores one by one, compute averages manually, and sometimes gina-repeat nila ang process. It is because there were mistakes. So kini nga method nga ginabuhat nila sa una was very time consuming and kapoy jud siya, especially kung ang klase kay daghag estudyante. But as time goes by, technology continues to improve and tools like the Microsoft Excel developed by and na-introduced siya. Now, instead of the manual computation, ang mga teachers karon kay they only need to input the scores sa mga estudyante into Excel, and the formulas will automatically compute the totals, the averages, and final grades. Because of Microsoft Excel, no, ang pag-compute sa mga grades sa mga bata kay mas nadali na lang siya, and it saves time, it reduces human errors, and also it makes work more accurate and more organized as well. So makaingon ta that Microsoft Excel is useful kaayo siya dili lang for teachers and instructors but also for us students. Ato siyang magamit no in budgeting, in research data, and in future jobs as well. So this image is a great visual guide to the different parts of the Microsoft Excel interface. So it labels key components, making it easier to understand kung asa ang mga component or part sa Excel na locate. So makita nato diri sa pinakataas makita nato ang quick access toolbar, the title bar, and the control button. The next is the file tab. Then makita po nato ang name box, the dialog box, the formula bar, the Excel ribbon, and the column bar. Sa pinakakilid makita nato ang mga numbers, which is they are called the row bar. And kaning mga rectangle no makita nato o ni siya ang ginatawag ng mga cells or active cells. Sa pinakakilid makita nato ang scroll bar, and sa very bottom na part makita nato ang sheet tab, ang status bar, ang view buttons, and the zoom slider. We have here the Excel frequently used shortcuts. So kini siya nga mga shortcuts help us users to work faster. For example, si teacher kay nagprepare siya og daghan kaayo nga mga reports every day. So he or she use shortcuts like this no sa ato ang makita instead of clicking many buttons. So the teacher can finish the task faster because ani nga mga shortcuts. So to do this, press. Kung close a workbook, let us click the Control plus W. If open a workbook, Control plus O. Go to the Home tab, Alt plus H. Save a workbook, Control plus S. If copy, Control plus C. If paste, Control plus V. If undo, Control plus Z. If remove cell contents, delete. If choose a fill color, Alt plus H or H. Cut. If cut, Control plus X. If go to the Insert tab, Alt plus N. Bold, Control plus B. If center align cell points, Control Alt plus H, A, C. If go to Page Layout tab, Alt plus P. If go to Data tab, Alt plus A. If go to View tab, Alt plus W. If open context menu, Shift plus F10 or context key. Add borders, Alt plus H, B. Delete column, Alt plus H, D, C. Go to the Formula tab, Alt plus M. It is important kaayo nga atong ma-familiarize ni mga control or mga shortcuts for us nga if naatay mga task ato ni siyang mahuman easier and faster. We have 27 list of topics sa features sa Microsoft Excel. So instead nga ato ni siyang i-discuss one by one, I group them according to their skills and functions para mas dali nato masabtan ang mga features nga ato ang matun-an in every topic. So let's start with the part 1, which is the basic Excel skills. So in basic Excel skills, naa ang topics na solving real life problems in Excel, getting started, creating and opening workbooks, saving and sharing, the cell basics, modifying columns, rows, and cells, formatting cells, understanding number formats. So in this group, it focuses on the very basic skills needed to use Excel. So we learn how to start Excel, create and open files called the workbooks, enter information in small boxes called the cells, and change the way data looks so it is easy to read. And the second part is the managing worksheets and data. So ang under ani nga mga topics is working with multiple worksheets, using find and replace, page layout and printing, freeze panes and view options, the sorting data, and the filtering data. So the nga part is it helps us handle lots of information easily. So ato ang ma-learn how to manage large amounts of information sa Excel. Ato ang ma-organize ang mga data into different worksheets. Dali lang nato ma-search ang specific information o ma-arrange nato ang data in the correct order. Tools like sorting and filtering, kanang sorting and filtering helps us find what we need faster and more efficiently. So pwede nato ibutang ang data sa lain-laing sheets. Dali ra nato ma-search ang mga specific information o dali ra nato ma-arrange kung gusto nato nga in order ang atoang mga information or data sa Excel. For example, class advisor kay ma-replace or ma-place niya each section on different worksheets and use sorting to arrange students alphabetically. So example, the class advisor can place each section on different worksheets and use sorting para ma-arrange ang students or the name of students alphabetically. So if we relate it in the context of research or in research, no, we can filter the respondents by category, such as showing only, kung gusto nato nga ma-show lang ang first year students or only the female respondents, para ma-analyze nato ang data more easily. So pwede kaayo na nato mabuhat diri sa Excel. Let's move to the part 3. So in part 3, the formulas and functions. Ang under aning mga topic kay intro to formulas, creating more complex formulas, relative and absolute references, and functions. So diri sa part 3, this is one of the most useful things, no, in Excel, that it can do calculations. Diri ana maka-calculate si Excel. Maka-learn ta diri ana on how to perform the calculations automatically using the Microsoft Excel. The formulas are instructions that we give to Excel, while functions are ready-made formulas that can add numbers, compute averages, or calculate percentage quickly and accurately. Meaning, ang formulas kay ikaw mismo ang mo-set sa Microsoft Excel o unsaon pag-compute. Ang functions kay daan na siya sa Excel ug dali ra gamiton para mo add or mo result sa average and percentage. So during a part, this helps us, no, to make the computations easier and more reliable. For example, si teacher kay he or she uses formulas, no, automatically to compute students' final grades by adding the quizzes, assignments, and exam. And then pag-add na ni teacher or pag-input ni teacher sa mga quizzes, scores of quizzes, assignments, and exams, is there is a result na dayon, no, sa gusto a result na dayon or total sa ilahang average or percentage. So in part 4, the data presentation tools. In part 4, ang mga topics nga na under is the group and subtotals, the tables, charts, and conditional formatting. During a part kay it helps us show the information in a way nga dali ra nato masabtan. So in these topics, no, we can learn how to present the information in a way that is dali ra nato masabtan. Ang mga charts, no, ma-convert numbers into the visual aids. The charts convert numbers into the visual aids. Ang table, ma-organize siya neatly. Ang conditional formatting is ma-highlight ang mga important nga values. And kaning mga tools, makatabang siya sa atua para makita nato ang mga patterns ug ang mga important details sa data. Kini nga mga tools makatabang nato ipakita ang mga data nga sayon sabton. Ang mga charts maka-create siya og mga numbers nga mahimo picture or tables na para ma-organize ang data neatly. Example, a teacher, he or she can create a chart to show the class performance in different subjects, so students can easily see their progress. And the last part is advanced tools and data analysis. Ang mga under aning na mga topics kay track changes and comments, inspecting and protecting workbooks, pivot tables, doing more with pivot tables, and what if analysis. In these topics, we can encounter the tools for working with others, keeping files safe, and analyzing big data. So kini nga mga advanced tools is para ni siya sa collaboration, sa security, and pag-analyze sa daghan ng mga data. Ang pivot tables kay mag-summary siya sa data nga dali ra. And matrack niya ang changes ug comments para makatabang sa teamwork. And also, ang what if analysis is makatabang siya na mag-predict sa result sa data. For example, ang administrator kay maka-use siya og pivot table to summarize enrollment data by grade level or section. So kung gusto sa school administrator nga makita ang current data nga sa mga enrollees by section, so pwede niya gamitan ang Microsoft Excel. In thesis, researchers can use data analysis tools para i-compare ang results, ma-predict ang possible outcomes or summarize sa large amounts sa survey data nga dali ra. Now, let's proceed to the Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint is an application designed to communicate and display information. It makes it easy for teachers and students to create, collaborate, and present ideas in dynamic, visually compelling ways. PowerPoint is usually used in schools during lectures, reports, animations, kayaks, and interactive games. PowerPoint is also developed by and is used to create presentations, no? I know that all of us is gagamit yun og PowerPoint, especially kung naatay mga demonstrations and or presentation. This application or the Microsoft PowerPoint is what our teachers use during the lectures, discussions, seminars, and reports. Instead nga magsulat pa ang teachers or ang reporters sa board or in visual aid, or in Manila papers, they can present slides with pictures, animations, and videos. The advantage of using PowerPoint is that it makes the learning more interesting and engaging para sa mga listeners. In this picture, it is an excellent guide to the layout of Microsoft PowerPoint. As we can see, it highlights the main areas that we will interact with when creating presentation. So ato ni siyang makita, ato ni siyang ma-encounter na mga area when we are using the PowerPoint. So makita nato diri ang sa pinakataas na ang File tab, the Command tabs, the ribbon, and ribbon display options button. And then, makita po nato ang quick access toolbar. Then, naay groups. So, naadiri ang kasagaran nato ginagamit yun. The font, the paragraph, naapo diri ang dialogue. And then, sa pinakakilid, dira nato makita ang slide thumbnail list or ato ang mga presentation. And then, makita nato po ang slide pane, the status bar, and sa pinaka bottom part is the view tools. Kung ganina na ay mga list of topics sa Microsoft Excel, here in Microsoft PowerPoint, naagihapoy mga list of topics, and ako gihapon siyang group according sa functions and skills in sa matag topic. So let's start with the first one, which is the getting started with PowerPoint. In getting started with PowerPoint, na under diri ang topics nga getting started, creating and opening presentations, saving presentations, slide basics, applying a theme, managing slides, using find and replace, the printing, and presenting your slideshow. So in this part, we will learn the basics of the PowerPoint. So you will see the interface, create or open presentations, and how to save your work safely. We will explore slide layouts, ato ang ma-explore ang pag-apply sa mga themes, pag-manage sa mga slides, and even how to use tools like find and replace. And at the end, you will be ready to make and present the slides confidently. The second part is the working with text and objects. Ang under aning mga topics kay list, indents and line spacing, inserting pictures, formatting pictures, shapes, aligning orders and grouping, and animating text and objects. So diri na part, we will work with text and objects. So we can learn how to make bullet or numbered list. We can also learn how to adjust spacing and insert pictures. So ma-encounter po nato ang pag-add og shapes, pag-organize sa mga objects neatly, and even animate them to make your slides more interesting. The third part is the multimedia and visual elements. So under aning nga mga topics kay inserting videos, inserting audio, tables, charts, and smart art graphics. So in this part, it is all about making slides nga lively. So we will add videos and audio, create tables and charts, and use smart art graphics to show ideas clearly. So when we say smart art graphics, kay mga ready-made na siya nga mga pictures or diagrams sa PowerPoint na atong magamit para ipakita ang imong ideas. So in simple terms, smart art graphics kay mao ni siya ang mga daan nga naka-save ng mga template sa Microsoft PowerPoint. So through this, your presentations will look more fun and engaging. The next part is the reviewing and protecting presentations. Under aning mga topics kay checking spelling and grammar, reviewing presentation, and inspecting and protecting presentation. So kaning section kay ma-check nato ang mga mistakes sa work nga ato ang gibuhat. Maka-add og comments or feedback, and we can learn how to protect our files. So through this, your slides will be polished and safe before sharing. So how it is done? PowerPoint can underline misspelled words in red and grammatical errors in blue para ato ang mabalaan kung unsa ang mga errors or mistakes sa ato ang work is mag-mark o red ang every word or sentence nga wrong, and through that mabalaan nato kung unsa or asa na part ang dapat nato nga i-change. And also para mas madali siya nga ma-outro or ma-change, you can right click ang naay red parts para makita nato ang mga suggestions and para ma-correct ang mga mistakes. So you can protect slides by adding a password, or pwede mo i-restrict ang editing aron dili ma-edit sa uban. Ikaw lang ang maka-access or maka-edit sa mao nga presentation. And the last part is advanced presentation tools. Ang under niini kay modifying themes, slide master view, hyperlinks, action buttons, rehearsing and recording your presentation, and sharing your presentation online. So kaning part we will explore features that take your presentations to the next level. We can learn how to modify the themes, use slide master view to make changes across all slides, and also maka-learn taon how to add hyperlinks and action buttons para mahimo nga interactive ang atoang slide. We will also practice rehearsing and recording your presentation so ato ning ma-deliver smoothly and maka-learn ta kung unsaon pag-share ang mga slides online para nga ma-view pod sa uban. And that would be all for my part. Thank you and God bless.